The morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shape under distress. Rods that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Between the eyes. A stylish cover for your brains. Don't let go. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and, without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours. Spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Quite a shock to the system. Let's try that again. There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. That hurt him. That's going to leave a mark. Slash. Just what you were looking for. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back. But he's grateful you have.
Cos'ata ghetto?
It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
Coibe o Corfabe?
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree. Asks if you are tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Muma's love. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding. You must find the glitter grass and ruffle it. You've found one. You should be proud. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree. Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Moomer will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Moomer comes looking for you. You did good here today. That's not true. She's the reason there's still unity, and the only one strong enough to keep the 6 Wang Fu disciples disciplined. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. Records tell of the ruinous devastation the Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land. The apocalypse sparked a re-evolution, the Second Coming, and our lineage. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Grab on tight and go. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. He can't.
Good work, clever clogs. Let me guide you into the dark.
Seriously? I always...
And you were wrong.
There's still time to turn back.
They're already heading down my road.
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important. Out-of-Date knows you'll make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there's two nearby. Regardless, the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. Out of Date says someone needs to break. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. He'll be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track. The Jagni tribe only ever... They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's a bridge. Just get over it. You've been working out. They've restroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began. That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem. Let's see. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Points out that the Sifu has a tight schedule, but is willing to let you in and find out if he has an open slot.
Zata is de muito tloho. Kariesne stace. Paro, ya put.
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu.
Ale.
The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you.
Perfetta.
He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common.
Zivo.
There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted.
Iglis moi toxidra.
Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Iglis moi toxidra.
Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it was based on unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain.
Odlisen in your way.
Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says fear and hatred is the only path to domination, but you already know that. So embracing that side of you and helping them vanquish the tribes and letting the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life should be an easy decision.
Odlisen in your way.
He didn't expect that of you. You were born bad so you could do good in this world. That weak... He'll give you a chance to change your mind before you leave and asks you to reconsider. Otherwise, you'll be seen as a rival.
Odlisen in your way.
He recognizes you sometimes need to challenge your mindset to make up your...
Zata.
The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad tribe. Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both share dark thoughts, so they want to wage a war. A war where all that's left behind is casualties. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait. claims to have strange things from the dead zone that are so rare they need to be seen to be believed. Hopes your custom is worthwhile. Would be disappointing if you walked away empty-handed. Can't hurt to look. Need more green. Wasn't too bad a deal, was it? Shook on it. Asks. A bargain. Looking for a bargain. Came out on... A sealed deal.
Della la balazza sa tu parokida.
Mais io femmo papel coires was qua.
Yamana falena feia.
The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort.
Crashar a la fruit snapper. It's starting to add up. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the Wonky especially. Formed and unfurled. Feeling so much better. took care of it. That's an improvement. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. He understands Wang Fu is hard. That's why your Muma only has 6 disciples. Doing just one thing helps you get more done in less time. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Why not? There's no better time to do what needs to be done than right now. He says that wasn't too bad, was it? He says a feeling that you're going to drown. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something.
Kala.
You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go.
Urasa durut.
The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that one...
Pala.
You should know, practice makes perfect.
Urasa durut.
She'll see you at the village square.
Sadurut.
She'll be waiting for you. There will... Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He thinks you're truly a kidling of your environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little... He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you... You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He appreciates those... He's looking forward to seeing what you'll... It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try and give it your best. You can't do more than that. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her. They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He says that it's not too late for you to turn back, though. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do, and that includes you. She asks if you're hurt. What happened? If confidence is silent and insecurity is loud, she thinks you're absolutely right. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best.
Mich.
He asks if you could help him, too, before you leave for training. He wishes that was true for your Moomer, too, but guiding the village into the future and teaching Wang Fu to her disciples seems more important for every day. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics. He's curious to see what you've found. He's all for renewal and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionucleus pool and refresh his DNA. He says it's about time you learned how and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Dua.
The style might be too edgy for his taste.
Mianda kakuno.
You should take it with you, wear it to practice.
Tiava.
He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. Your Mooma says it's about time you got here.
Kalino?
Hopes you're as ready as you claimed. She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun... Your Mooma says you did well today. She's so proud of you. Thanks you for being such a good... Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz. Catchy. Your Mooma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful. It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see. You're lucky to have such a fine helper with you. Your Mooma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day. She's so happy you made the most of it. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire. Your Mooma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it. Your Mooma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Mooma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. Good for protecting your noggin. The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk on the loose. Not gonna happen with your key energy level. They've received news a Ronin joined the tribe's ranks and will look... A group of Jagni warriors are already waiting for you. You should hurry there and help them storm the outpost. Mercy is for the weak. The Jagni tribe... Toxanol was something called a corporate juggernaut, and our world still bears the marks of the massive ecological catastrophes they inflicted upon the land. The apocalypse they caused was the end of days for their world. But for us, it was simply a beginning. Look, an emergency box from the old days, when you needed to pack a punch. Just wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist. Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? Your key energy is too low. Bash down! You're hurt bad. As long as you're happy about it. Good thing you love to explore, even underground. That notice board? Filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were, well, small ones. Places like this were cheap back in those days, and there must be a track somewhere in this brick. A flush seems like the tighteners on the piping need to be unturned correctly to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster. You need to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away. This corner of the world is called Bricktown. Sky's getting greyer, lighter every moment. Looks like the fry sparker's knobs need to be in sync if you want to get the hardware working. It's a fry sparker mindset. Boom, you got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away. Stories only survive if someone is listening, so pay attention. Better than nothing. You found the track! Amazing it wasn't destroyed. So much of this place was just discarded. Lucky the track somehow made it. No, it was never nice. It was new once, but that's not nearly the same thing. Just being new never lasts. The track's moved on from Bricktown, and you should too. Now you're styling. Let's see. Goodbye to another night. There's so much you could build. Never. You need to get the pegs lined up to get the clothes soaker rolling. You need to turn the pegs in sync. That's spiraled out of control. You need to turn the pegs in sync. put a spin on it. This story needs a hero. It's Peekaboo Park. Young ones love this sort of place. It's becoming terminal. Punched up. Blasting it. Such a bright day to wander around in.
Mich.
This one seems to be in good has heard that you only follow your own personal code and is
Chérie la fille.
asks you to do the right thing for the sake of your conscience. It's only through your inner conflict you're held accountable for your actions.
Quali.
Seems happy, but
Fan that flame!
Wait, no! Bright light blinds! It's dangerous.
I've got all the cold sick burns you need.
Oh, do you have to insult?
I don't have to.
that's a myriad tribe out there. Face fisting. Clonkety clonk. Wow, wow, wow. Had better days. Right where it cuts. You're fading. All fired up. Give him a hand. They didn't cause too much trouble. Oh, that helps work the kinks out. The Vespidut outpost, longtime home of the Myriad tribe. Blades screaming, beware. A plan is all you need. Let's see. That's a resource totem, a monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean. Looks like some solid wood scrap there. Argues that it's hard to know what's happening. One person who might know... He likes his alone time, though, and says he's the smartest they know. Probably. Claims the last they saw Sol, he was headed into that dune heat. Can't say he's all that wrong about that. Says that's the right way to... Says you need to hit them where it hurts, inflict as much suffering as possible, and make it clear your tribe is a terror to their existence. Murder and mayhem and other terrible things happen. He's sure you've seen it before. Here's the first line of defense. That's a bomb lobber. spot, wrecked it. Give those twirly wheels a turn. Yes, the river tub's going down the drain. Keep going. That cage is holding a helper. Says they've been treated fair, but is glad to see you. Hopes you'll treat the rivals with the same respect they treated them. Wishes there was another way, but they'll do their best. A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense. Timber. Bet a big bump will bring it down. Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it. Then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it. Kaboom! You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. Says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You've earned the privilege of carrying the tribe's weapon. Believes you'll be even more dangerous. Out of Date says he's doing his best to keep up, but from what he can tell, it seems you're making progress with the tribe conflict. He had a feeling you'd get along with the Jagni tribe, but it... You seem to get a... But Out of Date emphasizes that solving the tribe conflict won't matter unless you help make a stand against the World Eaters. That's the sound of impending doom. Out of date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The Porkypuff needs to be handled. He says the time has come to confront the Porkypuff at the end of... Goop is working on making his goo glide strong enough to break the waves out to the World Eater.
Yeah, move for boom.
You should...
Kotuvon ko komvon kono.
There's no time to waste.
Balu butulua.
Says talking to you was... He knows... The right... Cackle. Says... He knows things that... Understand. You can see so much farther in the light. Shopkeeper claims... Says there's worth thinking about. See what they might want to offer.
Tufa yokne.
Sharp dealing. Time to make a deal. green in the bank. Fair enough all around.
Reubeoro oelme taf.
Someday you'll be able to do that, but it's not today.
Reubeoro avoru.
Shop.
Reubeoro avo.
A deal to be proud of. Give yourself a bit more time. There's no better fur dresser in the world. Not that you need it, but you do need it. Let's see. The creatures who can't stand the sun are waking up. Welcome to the Surf Archipelago, where the horizon rests on the surfy goo. As long as you're happy about it. There's a serenity about this spot. It's a place. You have things to do. One down soon. You've got more than a flesh wound. Hey, there's some e-waste. The Mitomop outpost. The Myriad tribe meditated here long ago. Says they've been waiting for you. They scouted the outpost. Says let's see. It's relax o'clock somewhere. That's the moth nest over there. Just get to it and destroy it. Youch! Kaboom!
feel of the air changes as you go underground. Took care of it. You're low on health. Busting heads. Put an end to them. Nice work. No more moth's nest. There go the moths toward the outpost. They're good and mad. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. Looking sort of good. He says you did a great job capturing the rival's second outpost. Thinks your foes will
Says if you want to see a Mekton, you should go find Gizmo in the chug yard. He knows things that you need to know. You can taste the salt in the air.
Quale funuas e gutula morti.
The bargain you wanted. A pleasure do business. The salt feels crusty on your skin.